Greetings fellow adventurers, I'm Amy and today we will explore the big relationship lessons behind our dating story. This anime is so rich, it talks so much about serious stuff that I was wondering what other people were thinking about. Especially for women, this anime is a direct hit on the heart, and for men it's a big guide on how to don't be a dickhead out there. Now let's check out this short story behind this anime. Runa was a beautiful girl with a lot of relationship experience, but she's proof that having experience into something can actually make you a traumatized person instead of a wise one. Ryuto, on the other hand, was a geek who never had a girlfriend. He was into games, cars, and after losing a bet with his friends, he was challenged to confess his love to the girl he loved. And surprise, she said she was single and would date him. Yes, simple as that. However, during the anime, we could see that Runa, besides all her experience, she never had a healthy relationship. She got many bad experiences, and instead of understanding them as wrong, she took all that bad stuff and considered as normal, which is pretty normal for women out there. But it should not be really like that. So if you're a woman, please watch this video and try to understand the red flags in a relationship that you can be missing. And if you're a man, use this video as a guide to don't be a dickhead out there. First, sleeping with someone is not your duty. You should only sleep with people you deeply desire. This is a very sensitive topic. People, especially women, may force themselves to sleep with someone when in a relationship just because they are afraid that if they don't, their beloved one may break up with them. Or because of some kind of duty, just like Runa felt on her past relationships. Well, if that's the case, I'm really sorry, sweetheart, but that's not a very healthy relationship. You should only sleep with people because you want it and you are ready for it. You should never do it for external pressure coming from a partner, society, or even a pressure that exists in your head. Make sure to respect yourself in the first place. Stay with someone who likes or loves you because of who you are and not only because of how you look or how much money you have. I know you probably heard that enough, but it's true. Fall in love by people's hearts and personalities. Money and beauty may end up one day, so focus on what's really relevant. Focus on someone who very likely would not leave you in a hard time. At the beginning, it felt like Ryuto was in love for Runa only because of her looks, and believe me, if she was a different person, very likely that relationship would not last long. There's nothing worse than staying with someone who we don't really feel our connection with. At the end of the day, we already have enough empty relationships around us, so don't make the person you choose to be by your side one more of them. Choose someone who truly appreciates your good sides and who can manage your bad sides as well. Since, let's be honest, no one is perfect, right? Find common ground with your partner. The person who's by your side doesn't need to be a copy of you. Actually, we're constantly attracted by people who think different than us, or even like other kind of stuff. This is clear with Ryuto and Runa. While one liked gaming, the other one was into fashion, for example. They were different, but they were both open to find things they both liked, such as going to the beach, playing survival games, etc. So don't get me wrong, you don't need to force yourself to like the things your partner likes, but work together to find things you both enjoy and make the relationship even better. Only invest in people who want to know more about you. Even living a whole life together, there will still be new things to know about the person you love. And that happens because we are constantly changing. We will eventually find out new things we like, so there will always be new secrets to uncover. Ryuto was a mark on Runa's life because he was the first to show interest on what she liked. And can we talk about it? How many people do you know who are actually interested on what you like on a long-term basis? I'm sure it's rare, especially these days when the relationships end up being superficial. After people get what they want, they often lose interest. So if you ever find someone who shows genuine interest on you, that's a big green flag. Protect your partner. When Maria was bullying her sister, Ryuto protected Runa when he told everyone the truth, and so should you. Don't let people say bad things about your partner. Your enemies will always let you down. Your family may let you down. Your friends for sure may let you down, but your one partner, never. Being in the same room and see people saying lies about someone you love should be unbearable. Protect people who you love. You don't need to be disrespectful, no violence is needed, only the truth. You would be surprised by how much we can hurt someone's bad attitude by only saying the truth. So say your facts and have your partner's back. If there's a problem, be clear and honest about it. Don't let misunderstandings get in the way. There were many misunderstandings between Ryuto, Maria, and Runa, but Ryuto always wanted to be honest and clarify any possible problems. He is our hero on this matter. We should all follow his example, because honestly, when you're young, there may be many gossips about your relationship. When you're grown up, sometimes your family may get in the middle, but don't let people gossip or the bad behavior of others destroy one of the most precious things of your life. Almost everything can be solved in a calm conversation. So be honest, say what actually happened, gather proofs if it's possible, and let your best feelings guide your words. Don't judge or feel upset about your partner's past experiences. Runa was really annoyed because Ryuto was not her first in many experiences. And I truly know a lot of people who feel the same way. It's natural that when you find someone you love, you wish all your first experiences could be together. You wish that person never had someone else, sometimes not because you feel jealous, but because you simply wish you could have met sooner, or because you really wish you had nice experiences since the beginning. It's natural to think these things or feel this way, but you should not let these feelings dominate you. One side of you should be mature enough to understand that you both have a past, and what matters the most is that now you are together. So make sure to don't let your partner's past blind you from what matters the most. Don't project your past into your new partner. Runa just had bad experiences before Ryuto. Initially, she was afraid he would cheat on her or that they would not stay more than 2 months together. Now, hear me out. It's natural to feel afraid that your traumas may repeat itself, but you should avoid as much as you can projecting your past into a new partner. It's not because one or a few ex cheated that your current one will. It's not because you were ghosted a few times that it will happen again. Just keep calm and leave your relationship. If you can notice a pattern in all of your relationships, try to understand what could have caused these bad experiences. If you notice that something you do could have caused them, this is something you can control, so you can use this knowledge to try to be better. Now, if the problem wasn't on you, just free your mind and live one day at a time. Embrace vulnerability. Ryuto lost a bet and confessed his love to Runa. That seems simple, right? But can we talk about the bravery and vulnerability behind this act? He was brave enough to talk about his feelings, but at the same time, he was super vulnerable and exposed. I know that you agree that our feelings may not be something physical, but they are one of our most vulnerable points. It's true, it's hard to show our feelings, but if we are not honest about them, many great things could never happen. Ryuto would never have dated Runa if he did not have embraced his vulnerability, so try to think about that. Now it's interaction time, and I would like to know what surprised you the most about this anime. I think there are many things we can all highlight, but I was really surprised how this anime touched so many sensitive topics. Especially the first topic we talked about. That is something that's true for many women, but it's not really very discussed out there. Runa's story can be a bit shocking, but it's actually the reality of many women. Ryuto is the little man that many of women did not succeed in finding, but he's there to show us that that quote that says men are all the same is not actually true, the same way that women are not all the same. Let's take these advices to try and build healthy relationships. And before you start projecting your bad experiences on your present, remember to give the person you are with a chance, and more importantly, give you a new chance. It's true, there's always the chance we will end up with a broken heart, but that's also part of embracing our vulnerability, even if it's a bitter experience. Well, guys, before we conclude, if you're up for it, share a hard moment you faced lately or a nice life lesson you learned in the comments or in the form I'm leaving on my description, and your answer will help me to shape the content we see in this channel. Okay, now we can finally conclude, and if you heard something relevant, please support the channel with your like and subscribe. If you think this video can help someone else, please share, and I'll see you next time!